Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, 20th day of September, 11th day of Tishrei. 11th day of Tishrei, of course, means that I hope you had a very meaningful Yom Kippur and a very easy fast and a meaningful fast. And now, of course, we must speed on to more laws about Sukkot. Today, what we're going to do is describe the procedure for doing the mitzvah of lulav and esrog. Before I start, I must tell you that all of the four species, when you hold them, they must be right side up, such that they're in the direction in which they grow. So if a lulav grows straight up like that, you must hold the lulav in front of you straight up. The way an esrog grows is a little bit tricky. If you were to look at an esrog tree, you would see the esrogs hanging downwards with their pitom face down. But that is not technically the way an esrog grows. The way an esrog grows, if you don't know this, is that the first moment that an esrog starts to appear as a bud, it's the pitom. Okay? What comes out first of the esrog is the pitom. And that's all you see at the beginning of an esrog, and then the body comes in afterwards. So an esrog kind of grows upwards like a lulav does. It just weighs down and hangs the other way when it gets to be heavy. But we still consider it as if an esrog grows upwards with the pitom on top. That is very important to fulfilling the mitzvah of esrog and lulav. You see, when you're going to take the four species in your hand, you're going to want to make the bracha right before you do the mitzvah. That's how we do it for all mitzvahs. We make the bracha right before we do the mitzvah. Natilas Yadayim is a seeming exception, but we won't go into that right now. It has other reasons, and it's actually not an exception. It's an unusual thing that goes on there. Have to skip that. But when it comes to lulav and esrog, we want to do the bracha right before the mitzvah. So if you were to be holding all the species right side up and just hold them and then make the bracha, then it's too late because the mitzvah already happened as soon as you were holding all four species. If you were to just leave them lying on a table and make the bracha with your hands not touching them yet, that's not appropriate either because we want the bracha to immediately precede the mitzvah. Therefore, what everybody does when they try to fulfill the mitzvah of lulav and esrog is they pick up all four species but the esrog upside down, which means with the pitom facing downwards the way it didn't grow. Now you have not fulfilled the mitzvah yet because the esrog is one of the four species and it's upside down. So what you do is you make the bracha with the esrog upside down, and then after you've finished making the bracha, then you switch the esrog to be right side up, and boom, that second is when the mitzvah happens, as soon as the esrog is right side up. So that's why whenever fulfilling the mitzvah of esrog and lulav, you pick up the four species, but with the esrog upside down, pitom down, and then you make the bracha, and then right after the bracha, you twist the esrog so that it faces upwards. Hope that made sense. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.